Alright, we're back at the Fairview lot, so-called free lumber yard. But this time we're here without Mom, which means we can get away with more. With Mom, we have to be a little bit careful. She's very specific about you can only take the lumber if it's in the truck, which is still a lot of good lumber. But if you bend the rules just a little bit, just a little bending, you could easily justify, say, taking this lumber. Which, let's be fair, nobody wants that, right? It's not stealing. Is it stealing? It's hard to know. Another example, this. Okay, they've obviously been cut. Is that technically stealing? It's not on the dumpster, but it's kind of in the gray zone, right? Technically, it's not my property. But theoretically, it could be mine if I just picked it up. Okay, we're joking. That's a joke. Just a joke. Here's another example, like this. This would be perfect. Okay? Nobody wants that, right? I don't think it's stealing to take this. It's trash. But now we get into a gray zone. What about those? Stealing, not stealing. This? Stealing, not stealing. 12, 13, 17, 10, 40. 6 months old. Here's another one. Right? What do you think? Stealing, not stealing. Kind of like right in that gray zone, you know? Here we go. Stealing, not stealing. You decide. See, this will be perfect. See how this will be part of my steps? Step 1. Step 2. Nice brand new lumber. Douglas fir. I know you can't talk to me, but I hear you saying, this is not stealing. I'm channeling voices. And I'm saying to myself, it's not stealing. Stealing, not stealing. Right? Stealing, not stealing. You see, there's a lot of gray. There's a lot of gray. I'm going to make a rule. I just made this up at the top of my head. Anything that's inside the house that you take is stealing. Okay? That's stealing. Even though they're small, that's stealing. Okay? That's the rule. See, this is all working up to a rationalization of me taking the lumber. Because I just made the rule that says putting them inside the house is stealing. When I walk away these two pieces, I can convince myself that that's not stealing. Stealing, not stealing. They're going to the beach. We just looked up this house online, $2.3 million in 2011. But I'll tell you what, these people are not happy right now because these people are building a huge house about 10 feet away from them. So they're feeling a little bummed. I mean, do you see how this is a question of this is stealing and not stealing? This is stealing. Taking those, which I definitely want, okay? I definitely want to take them, but taking those is stealing. Taking those. See, if we stay here much longer, I mean, look at those. Those could make, I could make a pair of steps out of those right there. I need that. That could be my whole step project right there. But we're not going to get too involved with this because we're just going to take these two. And we're going to look over our shoulder and hope that nobody's watching us. Isn't that funny how the fact that somebody might see you makes you feel like you're stealing more? And the fact that they're not seeing you makes you feel like you're stealing less. So, but you know what? It shouldn't matter who's watching. It shouldn't matter who's watching. But I will say this. There's a part of me that really wants to come back at night. Because I feel like if it's dark, it doesn't count as stealing. They just renovated that house. Like literally this weekend. It's on the prettiest lot. It's kind of like tucked away back there. It's right up on a hill. There's nobody else around. It's a nice big lot. It's really cool. It's old too. It's probably built at the same time as that house. Look at that flag right there. Look at that house. That's what we call the best lot in all of Montauk. Am I pointing to it? I can't see where I'm pointing. I mean, I can't see at all. Like staring. It's hard to point at the screen. I'm like looking at the screen trying to see where I'm going. There we go. That's what I wanted. That flag. That's an awesome flag. And an awesome house. See that? That's the flag. Right there. It's the flag that a certain man named Jim Hill planted. And there it remains. Steadfast. We gotta hold our ground though, right? At any moment someone could, try to take our hill. So we gotta be ready to stand up for what's right. I'm just kidding. You got like engines in the background. This is the prettiest pond, I think. It's kind of just hidden back here. And these people have a pretty lot too. See how I wave? That's how you get away with stealing. Just always wave. You always wave. It doesn't always work, but very often people think, he's probably okay, he's waving. Their Range Rover, their $85,000 Range Rover, because everybody needs one of those, right? So that's why we got our free lumber, because that's what we're about. I like how it says 11 Jeff. What's funny is, So there is no Jefferson, right? That's their name, Jefferson. And they're at 11 Fairview Road. There is no Jefferson Street around here. So, I mean, that's my understanding. This is Fairview. And this is Washington. There is no Jefferson Street here. But this box mysteriously says 11 Jefferson. And there is an 11 Fairview Road right down there. And this is where their mailbox is, I believe. But I don't think it's 11 Jefferson Street. I think the neighbor's name is Jefferson. I could be wrong about that, that's my theory. But I just think it's awful strange that there's a mailbox here for something called 11 Jefferson, and there's no Jefferson. There's a Fairview, there's a Washington, and there's a Madison. But there is definitely no Jefferson. It's a little deceiving because it sounds like Jefferson, and you're like thinking, oh, Montauk has streets named after a president. It's probably what it is. It's an Audi. The only thing is, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but was Thomas Jefferson a president? You the gardener?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, this is so pretty. It's such a pretty lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Phil.
Hey, Phil. Brian, nice to meet you.
You staying here?
I stay up in that house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice day, right?
Yeah. Oh, man, today was like the first hot one
I know, right? So 2 days ago,
I was sweating.
2 days ago, it was like warm, and then yesterday it was so cold. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, what happened to summer? But it's back today.
I was farming yesterday. It was so nice because it was like not too hot in the morning. I saw like overcast, and then it was raining after like an hour or two of rain. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, chilly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
What do you got the wood for?
I'm doing a little deck project.
Cool.
And this lumber is the best price in town. It's free.
Yeah.
Because it was laying it at a construction site. So
Sweet.
I felt a little bad taking it, but I was like, it literally was like laying like on the side of the lot.
So a dumpster or whatever.
It's like brand new Douglas fir, you know? Versus buying it at a lumber yard, so.
Yeah, and then you'd have to get the 8-foot piece and cut it too.
Right? Where are you from? I hear like a Canadian accent in your
From
voice.
Montauk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just your voice sounds like just slightly Canadian for some
No.
reason. Born and raised?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian.
Phil.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Alabama, but I live in Brooklyn. I lived in California. I actually worked on an organic farm there, California, for a long time. So
If you ever need produce, I got stuff just coming out of the farm now.
nice, dude. Where's your farm?
It's behind Town Lane, Amagansett, behind Boston Farm Stand.
Dude, sweet. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I'll totally check it out.
Peas.
I'll totally check it out.
This week, carrots, beets.
Nice.
And this summer I'll have some good stuff.
All right. Sweet, Phil. I'll
Nice to
definitely
meet
check
ya.
it out. Bye-bye now.
Take care.
Okay. That was fun. Phil is awesome. Super nice. And I was like, I totally thought he sounded like he was from Canada. And he's like, no, I'm from Montauk. Okay. I showed you we have a success list. Successes for the day. Let me tell you something. Phil goes on the success list. Because when you're nice to somebody and they respond to your kindness and they reach out to you, That's what we call success in life, right? That's called success. When you just reach out and you try to be nice to people, and even if 9 times out of 10 you get no response, 1 time out of 10 you get a response. And you say to yourself, hey, maybe this confused, swiftly tilting planet of ours that so often seems like it's headed for chaos, maybe things are going to be all right. Because there's people like Phil in the world, and he's making an organic farm in Montauk. Between the two of us, we're going to make the world a better place, right? One deck project at a time.